your books and sharpen your hooks.
Because we're headed to school, a school of fish, that is, and coming up next on News Channel 3's Mid-South Outdoors, you'll see a surprise topwater feeding frenzy where the fish are almost jumping into the boat.
Then you'll learn how to put some action in your warm water fly fishing.
And we'll be grilling up a holiday treat with Dale Seasoning. Plus, we're going to help some lucky viewer find his way home in our weekly viewer field test.
All that's coming up next on News Channel 3's Mid-South Outdoors.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of News Channel 3's Mid-South Outdoors. I'm Joe Larkin.
And I'm Jeff Woods.
Jeff, one of the great things about heading into the great outdoors is that you never know what you're going to encounter.
And that was certainly the case when Don Scott and I headed to Bear Creek Lake. We had had a pretty slow morning of fishing, then all of a sudden, the water was boiling. Don, what do you think that is? And have you ever seen anything like that?
I've not seen them down here like that. You'll see them on Storm Creek like that, but it's them hybrid bass they put in Storm Creek.
Uh-huh.
But there's, to my knowledge, there's not any of them in here.
Well, I know how we can find out what they are.
Catch one.
Let's catch more than one. When you get into a situation like this, you want to stay off of them as far as you can and cast to them?
I like to stay back and just cast into them so I don't spook them, but they're coming up so many different places. They're coming up over there now. Further out, see here? You might get into something totally different here.
Oops. You get one?
Yep, got it.
First cast, that's not bad.
They're bass.
Bass, all right.
They're schooling bass. That's pretty fair fish in this mess here. Unless I have a fall hook.
Yeah.
I do. He jumped, oh, he got off. He jumped at it and missed it.
Oh,
That's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They're everywhere.
All around us.
They're everywhere.
Looking for. Oh, there he is.
Oh, come on, Don. How can I not catch a fish out of there? There he is.
Oops, I'm on your line.
Well, I've got a fish on the end of it, too, I think.
That's a die you do.
Now, there's a double. Look at these fish.
Right there, that'll hook out.
Ah, you got to catch some more of these. Ah, they're going to jump in the boat with us. Got to get back in there. Look at them, they're doing acrobatics. There he is. Oh, Don, I've heard about it, I've read about it, but I've never been in the middle of it.
This is a fun day of fishing right there. What you call doubles almost every cast. This is the kind of fishing that you like to see.
And it's on a public lake where
On a public lake, anybody can enjoy.
Anybody can.
Oh, that's a little nicer fish. There we go. That's a little bit nicer fish. I think any topwater bait would work. And I believe
Just about anything you throw out.
anything you throw at them. I get like a little kid when these fish school like this. It's exciting, it's fun. If you can get in them, you can have a lot of fun. Yeah, you've got to let them take it. They'll swat at it. You try to set the hook on them, and they'll actually throw it. So you have got to kind of let them take it and run with it. And they will totally hook themselves. Some of them be hooked so bad that...
There he is.
There, Jeff, you got a good one.
And you're right,
You
Don.
got a fish.
Just let them hook themselves.
Yeah, I just let them hook themselves because they'll do it, they'll hit it, they'll take it, and they'll try to go down with it. There he is right there. Lively little fish, a lot of fun. And one thing you want to do when you catch these little fish like this is be careful of them hooks.
What can happen to you, Don?
Well, if he gets mad at you, he's gonna throw one of them in your finger.
This is just absolutely amazing. We threw against the bank all morning.
All morning.
Caught one fish, and then our photographer, Dan, saw what looked like a school of redfish, he says. And we came out here and just one of those situations that you read about where just about anything you throw at them, they're going to hit.
This is one of them that's bait. That is what's happening. Anything we're throwing out there, they're trying to eat.
And you think it's because if it's overcast, you think if the sun comes back out, it's going to end?
I believe if the sun comes out and drives back down, I think they'll stay up like this for a while, as long as it stays cloudy.
Well, it's still cloudy. Let's go see if we can catch as many as we can while it stays cloudy.
There he is. That's a littler fish right there.
There, I got one. I may have a, oh,
No, I fall hooked up.
I thought I had a better, oh, he's acrobatic.
They do it, and I've seen them do it, Greer's Ferry, Washita, places like that, but usually in the fall. I've not seen them do it this time of year.
Is it usually small fish like this that you see schooling?
Well, you'll get all different sizes of fish schooling.
I mean, that is amazing.
But this here, what I'm getting at is these small lakes that we have here, I've not seen them do it this time of year. Just got him one.
I don't think it's a monster, though.
Now, none of them seem to be all that big.
But there's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them, and they're fun to catch.
Did you ever think we were going to be topwater fishing in the middle of the lake this morning?
No, I didn't. I figured we might catch some topwater fish in the coves, up off the points, places like that, but not in the middle of the lake.
Well, it was a nice surprise, wasn't it?
On Bear Creek, this is a first for me, and it is a nice surprise, and I've had a lot of fun doing it.
Let's keep on doing it.
Right there they are.
Ooh,
right there they are.
There's that big school.
Jeff, I believe you guys were in the right place at the right time.
Hey, I'll take lucky over good any day of the week. You know, I'd seen white bass do that, but I'd never seen largemouth.
And it looks like it didn't matter what you threw out there.
I truly believe that if we had thrown popsicle sticks with treble hooks on them, they would have hit those. And thank goodness it started raining, or we'd probably still be out there catching those little bass.
Well, if you don't know where Bear Creek is, grab a pencil and paper, because we're going to give you directions on how to get there.
And coming up a little bit later in this show, we're going to be grilling up a holiday treat with Dale seasoning.
But coming up next, we've got this week's Mid-South Hunting and Fishing News Lake Report.
Stay with us. We're coming right back.